Is the final Chevy Camaro Convertible a good car? Well, here I'll go over 5 things that are great and 5 things that are not so great. So first, let's talk about the top. Unlike other convertibles in this segment, like the Mustang, the rear doesn't have an ugly bump when the top is down. It goes into the trunk compartment, making the rear flat, which gives the car a sleek and, dare I say, attractive look. On the Mustang, you still have a little bump when the top is down, which doesn't look as nice. The final year of the Camaro ditched the 4-cylinder as a base engine. Here I have the 3.6 liter American V6 making 335 horsepower and 284 pound-feet of torque. You get good throttle response here, and it sounds good too. The back seats are not huge, but you can fit some friends or kids and go along for a quick beach trip or short drives. It might feel a little tight for long drives though. I was able to fit 4 adults and we were a little tight, but nobody was super uncomfortable. Granted, I was the tallest at 5'9", so tall people will definitely struggle. This car is low, mean, and aggressive. I really like the styling of the final Camaro. It's modern, yet has some hints of the classic Camaro. And if you step up to the SS trims or higher, you get aggressive styling that looks really good as well. I have the auto here, but this car was available with a 6-speed manual, and a pretty good one at that. You can also get the big 6.2 liter V8 from the ZL1 trim, which makes 650 horsepower. That makes your little convertible a rocket ship. So there you have it, 5 things that I love about the Chevy Camaro Convertible. Now, onto the things that are not so great. So it sucks they didn't come out with a hardtop or T-top option for this car. That would be so cool and would be more resilient after years of wear. I fear that the soft top will get tears and leak in the future. This one's already starting to look rough and it only has 30,000 miles on it. Next would have to be the tiny screen in the base model. This was a complaint I had with the V6 Challenger as well. The screen is barely bigger than a phone. And it's tough to see when you have multiple things up, like when you're using CarPlay or Android Auto. There is an optional larger screen though, so I think that's the better option. When the top is up, you get this decent sized trunk. But to get the top down, you have to put this divider, which makes the trunk extremely tight. The top doesn't sit all the way at the bottom though, so you can fit some stuff underneath. You have to make sure that there's nothing big or sharp because it could damage the top when you're putting it down. This car is low and the windows are thin, especially the rear windshield. When you have the top up, it's really small and you can't see much out of it. You have big blind spots on the sides and your seat pillar location is covered by the top. And oddly, blind spot monitors were an option, but not standard. I don't have them here, which sucks, especially when backing out of tight spots in a parking lot. So next would be the lack of performance apps or features. This one's not so bad since this is just the V6 and not the V8. But given this is a performance car, I would expect those. I'd expect some additional track apps or gauges or something. The Mustang has their whole suite of performance gauges and apps in the base 4-cylinder models. I don't have much of anything here, which is kind of surprising. The V6 Dodge Challenger was the same. You had to option out the suite of performance features and gauges. And bonus quirk, check out these vents. The ring around the left vent controls your temperature, while the ring around the right vent controls your airspeed. That's pretty cool. So there you have it, the 2023 Chevy Camaro Convertible. There was a 2024 model year, but production officially ended in December 2023. And then the 2023 and 2024 models are virtually the same. I had a lot of fun in this car, and it's a blast for a warm, sunny climate like I have here in beautiful Maui. It sucks as this car and the Challenger were killed off though. Ford is doing pretty well with the Mustang, but I wish there was some competition. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like, leave a comment, and subscribe for more. Let me know which of the 3 American pony cars are your favorite, and check the videos on screen to see my review of the Challenger and Mustang.